Anyway, I hope that this angle is good. Voice crack. I tried over here opposite end, and long story short, I don't know why this has to be a story. I ended up doing a little switcheroo here at the desk. So you are on top of books, which go to my bookshelf, but you are also underneath some items that are normally on this side, and now the things on this side have been moved to opposite side. Anyway, why are my intros so wet? It was a lighting problem. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why you're on this side. So your like lens, the back of your lens, your back is to the window. So clip, there you go. And so sorry, this might come across boring. I swear I've done this look, this blue butterfly sweater along with these hair pieces. I feel like I've done this so many times, but you know, I'm just gonna kind of go with it. This is gonna be a get ready with me, kind of like chit chat, sit down style. Well, I guess you have to sit down if you put your face on, you know what I mean? Yeah, so before we begin, and I know I'm gonna talk too much in this because I feel like I have a lot to say and I want to catch you guys up, and I just want to get some things thrown out there and things off my chest, you know? But this is a get ready with me in honor of today's activity, which is a family thing. I have a lot of family in town, my brother, my sister, their kids. Me and my other brother are here at home doing school. Obviously my parents are here. And yeah, so we're going to celebrate Baby Bo, and we always call him Baby Bo, even though he won't be a baby forever. And as of, I think it was yesterday, he turned 1, so he can't be Baby Bo forever. That's proof that, you know, his age is going to come for him. Are you shaking? I hope not. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm trying to say is I'm wearing blue. It's not like a baby shower, like, oh, it's a boy, we're gonna all wear blue and things and stuff. But I just thought, plus I really wanted to wear this. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go. Now, I won't be doing brands of these makeup items, and this won't be too far off except for like eyeshadow from my everyday look. I've talked about the makeup brands I've used, you know. And I do have OCD. I say this every single time I do this, but I'm just a perfectionist and I have to repeat things, and you know, that's just how OCD works. And you have like the perfect angle of this awful hair right here. Ignore that. I don't use hairspray. I don't use like any hair products, honestly. Anyway, so yeah, just some life updates, I guess. What did I do today? I feel like I was productive, and I even did things that weren't on my list. Then again, they were things on my past few days list, if that makes sense. And I really hope we're recording. Wait, I can't see. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, I slept in because it's Saturday when I'm filming this. Saturday, March 5th, 2:25 p.m. Yeah, so I slept in. That was how I started my day. And then I walked Daxton, my poochie poo. I just do really short walks because he's really slow and old, and you know, I get bored on walks. I feel like I try not to be on my phone. I'm not on my phone when I'm on a walk, and I can only do so much time with me and my thoughts these days. Like I said in a previous video, I'm working on self-love and trying to get out of self-hate, which sounds very negative. By the way, I ran and I have exercise-induced asthma, and I might cough, sorry. My grandma Terry, she's in the next room, she now lives with us, as I've said before, and she has a cough all the time as well as a cold right now, so that's not very good. You might hear some coughing, but that's just life. So I'm trying to talk kind of quieter. I kind of have a softer voice anyway. Keep saying but with my day, I really want a new blush. Actually, I will show you guys right now. Intermission, hold that thought, Emily. The thought might have left me by now. Oops. Okay, I did do Walgreens as well, and I went there originally for puffs. I love these guys. I have here on my windowsill at all times, unless I run out like a few hours ago. Obviously why I have this now. It smells kind of weird. I don't know. Guys, it was scented. Yes, I need to have a tissue box everywhere, and I have a really cute case. I just cracked my wrist. Strange. But yeah, I have to have these. I get runny noses, stuffy noses, especially in the morning, and just gotta do it. So, cute little container. I don't know, it's mint. So there's that. That was like, well, let's look. That was $3.99. Wait, that was $2.29. Okay. Then the other items, $5.99 for blush, $3.99 for the eyeshadow, all by Maybelline. So these three products are by Maybelline. And I was going to get two of these. Actually, I wasn't going to get any of these, but that's what happens when you're me and you go to the store. I'll talk about my shopping habits in just a second. But Maybelline is probably my favorite brand right now. And I just wanted to stop over there, just check their blushes out, and so I did. So I have Maybelline Fit Me. This was like $6. This is in the color, hello, where are you? Rose? Rose, yes. So it's like a warm type of deep pink. Yeah. And then I wanted to replace these. I don't think I'll break them in just yet. I did hit pan on these previous ones I have, which I'll show you in a second. Well, I won't show you because they're really gross now. But anyway, so let's see. This is vanilla and this is seashell. This is a very bright pink I use on the inner corner. Bright pink. Bright white on the inner corner. And then this seashell is a very, very pale pink, almost nude. And I like this for the lid, this for the inner corner, like I said. They have some sheen and gloss to them. Not gloss, what's the word I'm looking for? Shine and sparkle. There we go. My stomach just growled. But yeah, so I wanted to get the blush originally, and then I was like, I only brought $15 cash. I try not to spend too much, especially now. The shopping habits I'll get into in just a second. But yeah, so then I was like, let's skip out on the blush because I technically already have one, but I don't like it, so that's why I got this one, right? So I was just gonna leave the store with these and the tissues. So I go to buy the tissue box and these two, and then the person at the counter, she's really cool. She told me, oh, it's actually buy two get one free with this brand. So the Maybelline brand will sometimes have this deal at Walgreens. I didn't know about this, but she told me about this. She said that she loves this deal, and it's where they do a buy two get one free. And it's funny because they had signs everywhere, so when I go back after she told me that, after she said, dude, girl, go and grab another item, you know, so I go, and there are signs everywhere, like I said, the buy two get third one free. I'm just like, I'm blind, so that's kind of that story. So yeah, there are those items, and I will put this on my Fetch Rewards app. Use that app if you want, unless you don't want people to stalk your spending habits, which I will explain right now, but I'm taking forever. Okay, so now I'm going to do eyes. No, I'm actually not going to use these. The new ones I just showed you, they're the same as these, because we're doing fancy eyeshadow. Ooh. I did forget, I'm all over the place, so sorry guys. I am back on my ADHD meds as of 2 weeks from, let's see, 2 weeks from tomorrow actually. Yeah. So, on that note, yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. Alright, spending habits. Also this morning I did go ahead and buy something that's been in my cart for a few days now. Something I've been meaning to get. This is the Festival palette, by the way, by Profusion. Yeah, oops. I did want to get something else for my car. I'll do a car tour here eventually, and Tanya, can't pronounce her name, Gonzalez, words, I'm so white, so sorry. I rediscovered her channel. She did the cutest, such a cutesy car tour the other day, and she's just got cool style. A few of the things I now own that I bought the past little bit have been based off of things that she's bought, so like she's inspired me, you know. But I think my car is good to go. I just got the Amazon car, I gotta get going on this. The Amazon car, I really don't know what look I'm doing, except for I do want blue on the corners, which I'll do in a second. But yeah, I got an Amazon car trunk organizer, and they had options blue and white or gray and white, and my car is gray, silver on the outside, gray on the inside. It's a 2014 Corolla, and blah blah blah. I'll show you everything about it, interior, exterior. I'll do that in another video down the road. We still have snow, and it's been really cold these past couple days. I was actually going to do a different video, but instead I just thought I'm going to do a get ready with me, kind of chill style, just talk, whatever. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm using this color as well. It's pretty. It's like a really pale peachy nude. That's not even peach, I don't know. And then like this mermaid teal kind of color, really sparkly. So yeah, I think I'm good to go with the car. I'll show that, explain things eventually someday. What else should I do? Slept in, walked Daxton, online shopped and ordered something. Other things I've ordered, a swimsuit for a vacation down the road, just in general too. I needed it in general. And I won't spoil it. I'll show it if it works out. I'll actually show it either way down the road when it comes. Really, really cute though, really different. And I'm trying to gain weight. And I hate my arms right now, even though I'm doing push-ups, and push-ups are helping like this area too. The boob job that I was going to get that I did not get. And again, the OCD is really annoying. It's even annoying me. I need to stop being so hard on myself. But the push-ups are helping with that, and they're helping with my arms a little bit. I'm just trying to work out more, and oh, I did also run today, so there was that. I ran a mile straight. Usually I have to take breaks after every couple laps, you know. The most I've run was 2 miles worth of running laps, but I had to have a lot of breaks in between. I couldn't run solid or straight those miles, you know, those laps. But I think I did okay considering. You know, I'm pretty proud of myself because I have exercise-induced asthma, and I'm surprised that I'm not coughing right now, which is pretty crazy. I didn't really cough much afterwards. I usually do, even if I'm easier on myself that day. But I think I did okay considering, and I'm proud of myself. This was a while ago. Some guy complimented me. I don't know if I told you guys this, but he complimented me that when I run, it seems like, you know, I'm flying, or I think he said I'm floating, you know, which I thought was kind of cute, but also kind of weird for like a stranger, an old man to say. But you know, it's my school track, and there are a lot of elderly here in my town. It's like students or really old people. That's like what you get here. I hope that's like even, kind of gotta blend this out. But if I say one more time, just I'm not gonna start that thing like take a shot because that's just immature. Although I'm excited for when I do get drunk for the first time. I'm like 5 years old. Before I get on to the rest of the eyes, I'm kind of caught up. Oh, I didn't take this off. I went bareface when I ran errands and stuff, like the store and the track. I also did the ATM. I don't know why I have to tell you everything, but I do. Yeah, I left this color on. I meant to take it off, but that's okay. I did bareface and lips, so the lips would help me feel prettier, cuter. Yeah. I really don't go bareface. That sounds so weird, bareface much anymore, when I think I really should, because it gets me out of my shell, out of my comfort zone. And I used to do it all the time. There was a phase where I just wasn't wearing any makeup, and there were other times where I would have a full face, like the eyeliner, the mascara, the everything when I go run. But yeah. So let's do mascara last. I will not do eyeliner. I just don't really like how it looks on me these days. I don't know if I forgot how to do it or something. I love this color. It's Twig. Oh, I'm not supposed to be telling you guys what makeup I'm doing. I'm supposed to leave you in suspense, but this is Good Health. I really need to eat. I'm starving. Yeah, I think that's pretty. I feel like cotton candy a little bit, but that's okay. My Valentine's Day look, I got a lot of compliments in my class when I showed up, all like pinkified, you know. Are you shaking? I hope you're not shaking like this whole time. Sorry. And again, I said, just punch me through the camera lens every time I do that. Anyway, so, yeah. I also ran. So let's see the order. I slept in. I already forgot what I did. I watched Daxton. I ordered that thing. What else did I order? Oh, also, again, from Tanya Gonzalez. I'm so sorry, Tanya, for watching. I know you're not because you're way too cool. But yeah, she did like a pink haul and she bought this cute little bag. Well, it's like a big bag, like a gym style bag, and I had to buy it. So I made an account just for the bag. Yeah, Victoria's Secret. So that'll be great for travel, for my trip, like I said. Just trying to get things for my trip, like the swimsuit and that. My leggings, the Amazon ones that were a fail, don't know if I told you that. Who's going to talk about pants that didn't work out? Me. So Chris originally bought me my first pair, which I have, but now there's a nasty hole in the crotch. They've been worn out. I've had them since like 2018. Wow. And they are worn out. They are worn in, so they're so comfortable, but you know, I tried to order them online, but I guess it was the wrong link or they sent me the wrong pant or something. It was like all messed up, and so I tried again. They haven't shipped yet, but we'll see. It's from the same brand on Amazon. It's just, it is a different title. So it looks like the same pant, and some of the pictures are the same, some are different, but anyway, so excited about duffel bag and swimsuit and hopefully the leggings. Chris knows that I love those things. I live in those. I don't like jeans. So I'm glad to, hopefully, fingers crossed, get this pair. Yeah, and then the car backseat or trunk organizer. So, I hope my grandma's okay. I'll have to do the mascara over there, but I mean, I could try here. We're gonna be brave today. We're gonna try here. I said again. Hope we're not running out of time. Ow, I hit my head. Okay, I think we'll be okay. As you probably know, if you are, well, if you've been here for a bit, you will know that my camera cuts me off at a half hour, so that is that. That's why I have a fear and a timer or something, you know, that will help me out. And again, these hairs. But the rest of my day, we're gonna celebrate Baby Bo's first birthday, and my sister was like, dude, we don't have to, please don't buy him gifts. You know, what can he do with them? He's only one. And we just thought of a ball. So I got him a card and a ball, and I just think it's gonna be a chill, fun theme. I'm an aunt of, sounds weird, I'm an aunt of 6, but I am. And Baby Bo will always be baby, and we're gonna spoil him today. All of my nephews will be there, my family, and my niece too. I love my niece. Oh my gosh. If and when I have kids, I would hope for a little girl. It would be years and years down the road if that happens, and baby Gracie would not be a baby anymore. But I think it'd be so cute if, just worried about her. Yeah, I just think it'd be so much fun to have a baby girl. That's what I'm trying to say. And so we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna work on homework. I did too much YouTube today. I've been watching so much YouTube. There was a time in my life when I was a very like constant creator. Like I was always working on artsy things, creative things, content. And then I just started to enjoy other people's success in their art. And it's important to get inspired and to not feel like you have to do everything yourself. Like if you just want to break or you want to observe somebody else and their talents and skills. But I need to focus on my own goals, and I feel stuck in a lack of no goals right now. Kind of talked about that. Like, I wrote a book, but I'm like, now what? You know? And I've just done so many creative things. Again, I'm like, now what? So, anyway. This is a new mascara, and I love Maybelline. I just hope that this one, like, holds up. Sometimes I don't. And I feel like I haven't really said anything. I just really wanted to say a few things, I guess. Mental health update. You probably know I have anxiety because I've talked about it. I'm really open about my mental health. So I struggle with anxiety and paranoia and depression especially. And school has just been harder than not because of that. Going back on ADHD meds was not ideal, but I just need the help right now. Might have to start the camera. Think I can do it? Maybe. So yeah, mental health, I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, and I know that we all are. I'm just really hard on myself for it. I'm just trying to take things one day at a time and to treat myself more. I think that's really, really important. And an example of treating myself, you would think this is like the opposite of treating myself because it might seem like a cop-out or avoiding things or trying to get out of things or having an excuse. But last night, and it was planned for like this full week, you know, that on Friday I would go with my friends, Michaela and Zana. Well, Zana. I feel bad. I can't call her a friend if I can't even like pronounce her name. She's Michaela's roommate who I had over last Sunday. We all hung out, had a meal together. Yeah, we were gonna go see the Batman, the new one, and Michaela was like, I kind of want to go bowling, and then she found out that the actor of Batman is like really hot, so she was like, let's go see the movie. So we were going to, and then I got a sore throat, and I've had a sore throat for the past like 2 days, and that's a part of why I didn't run. Like, it was on my to-dos list to go run on Monday and Wednesday and Friday. Yesterday didn't happen, Wednesday definitely didn't happen, and then I was like, I gotta make it happen today, even though it's not on my Saturdays list, you know? But sometimes you can't do it all. So I didn't run like I wanted to this week, and I didn't do the movie like I wanted to, but I was just like, can we do this next week? You know, it's just been a crazy week with everything, and I'll explain. First of all, on Wednesday and Thursday night, like 7 to 9ish p.m., it's a blur, but our gas leaked, so carbon monoxide was in our house, and it was a big shock. We've only been in this house since November, and it's only the first week of March, right? And so they think it's the water heater, and then they think that it's something on the roof. Nothing happened last night. That would have been like 3 times the charm, or in this case, the end of the world. Like, imagine if it happened 3 nights in a row. But, 1 second. Camera check, 25. 1 second. Okay, and I am back. I wonder if you are back. I ramble so much that I'm not sure if you guys watch this sometimes. But that's okay. It's like a journal entry for me, and I do it for myself too. You know, like, if you're interested or curious in me and my life, that's great, and I love to have you here, but I also do it for me too, just because it's like a release and it's fun. But, yeah, the firefighters, the fire department, they came those 2 days, and the first day, which was Wednesday night, they said it's a good thing you called, because usually it's a false alarm with a lot of people, but yours was pretty bad. And then the next day, it was like even worse, or the next night. And so they shut off the water heater first, and then this time, like, let's see, the next night, they were on the roof, right? Or no, it was yesterday. Yesterday they were on the roof because the night before it was bad. So, no problem since Carbon monoxide, we've talked about all kinds of things in my science class, including like the periodic table. I hope we're going. And I was like, wow, science does apply to my life. Like, I didn't really like think about it until then, which sounds really weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna get all comfy cozy. I'll try not to talk for forever, but we know with me, the odds of that happening are just slim. But yeah, so that was an adventure. I sat both of those nights when we got the alarm off, which told us carbon dioxide, no, carbon monoxide, yeah. Anyway, both those nights I parked across the street in my car so that the fire truck had room right in front of our house, so I moved my car, and it was me and my dog in the car. I was concerned for him, and I knew that he would bark and go crazy if we have strangers in crazy suits, right, in our house. So I was with him, so I missed all of the excitement in the house. But yeah, so there's that update, and then you fast forward, or no, you rewind those few days prior, and my week just started crazy. So Monday I presented, well, to me it's crazy, okay, because with my anxiety, if there are things not on my daily to-do list, things that are kind of random or a one-time only or a very much anxiety-induced thing, that is just, it creates a crazy week in my mind. But Monday I presented for the last time my lab, my student lab in my science class, and thankfully you only have to present to like half the class, so you have your own group, and I got compliments, comments, and they said I improved since last time. Last time I was more of a nervous wreck, and this time I was more excited, and I felt more myself, and I joked and they laughed, and it was just a lot more fun. So basically, they were chewing gum, and we would weigh the gum before and after, so that means that the body would absorb the what? The sugar. Fact. Science rules. Anyway, it was kind of interesting, but so there's that, and then I don't have to present anymore this semester, well, aside from in the classroom, the third grade class that I work in right now. Aside from that, like, I'm not teaching, presenting, like, I'm doing homework assignments and in the classroom experiences, like group work and stuff, but aside from that, like, things are not as stressful. And then Tuesday, I had the interviews plural, actually 3 of them. So that was just a crazy day, and I can't believe that I did it. Like, if I look back and try to put myself in that scenario, I'm like very proud of myself, and I'm shocked, very surprised that I could even do it. You know, a person will experience any form of anxiety, like any type of person will feel even an ounce of anxiety with an interview. And if you have anxiety around humans, your own species, right, you really fear that type of stuff. And so I was able to do it, and I was okay. I survived. I saw the next day, and it was all okay. And my dad said, come 4 p.m., 4 o'clock, you will be happy and smiling. And I was. Like, I was ear to ear. I was really, really content and at peace and just proud. I felt like my first interview wasn't ideal. Like, I didn't perform the best, and I was stammering more, but that's okay. It was my first interview in a long time. I haven't worked since 2020. I've been a student. You know, I haven't had the interview process like that. And I didn't practice for it. Honestly, I talked to my sister Haley a few days before, and I was like, so some tips and tricks for an interview. And she said, my husband, he does better with practicing before an interview. I do worse. So she doesn't like to really prepare or practice or anything before an interview. She feels like she performs worse, which is really interesting. So I tried that, and the first interview was a fail, I think because of that, because I wasn't practiced, but the other 2 were just fine. So it was interesting. So now I kind of have an idea of what to expect of myself based off of the interviews experiences. But I didn't really care for the vibe of the first interviewer and his school anyway. Oh, by the way, this is for me to student teach this fall. And yeah, so the interviewing was just kind of like protocol that they do, even though you basically automatically get put in a school. It's more of a formality. My dad kind of explained it that way, which helped me to feel less anxious about it. Like, what if I don't get picked, blah, blah, blah. But he said, it's just something you gotta do to get there. Like, it's an automatic that I'm gonna get something. And I hear back on Tuesday, so like a week from the interview date. That's this Tuesday, that's like a few days away. But, yeah, I think it's gonna be okay, you know, and yeah, I don't think the first interview will be a thing, but I've just heard some bad things about that school area. And I know that I'm close to home. Like, I'm going to be here in town. The furthest commute would be like half hour. But yeah, I'm going to be teaching here in Idaho. And the second interview, it was more serious. There was some jokes in there. And the thing is, with each of the three interviews, I was with another girl. And my first and my third, I was with the same girl. They just kind of like throw us in. And then with interview number 2, I was with a different girl. And we kind of take turns. We trade off our answers, and we will just work together in the interview. Not work together, but, oh my gosh, excuse me. We will like kind of share the spotlight. So that was different, not what I expected, and I don't know what would have been more stressful if I were on my own or with someone else. I don't know. And I also wonder if I weren't on my ADHD meds, how much better or potentially worse I would have performed, right? But yeah, so interview 2 is Idaho Falls. That's a half-hour commute. And then interview 3 is very close to home. The school is like directly in my area, like the 5 to 6 elementary schools. 1 is technically middle, but that's like grades 5 and 6. It's weird how they do it here in Idaho, like the grades and things. But I felt really good about that. It was a chill atmosphere, lots of laughs and jokes. I got a high five. You know, I cracked some jokes and I got some laughs, and it was just a really cool atmosphere in there and just a really good group. So I have them as number 1 on my preference form. They usually adhere to that. And in the first place, I am only interviewing here in town, like the furthest commute being a half hour away, just because of my anxiety, and they know that I need to live at home. So I got the approval to interview here in town because of my anxiety, and I'm really, really grateful for that. I don't think it's a good idea for me to live on my own at this time, just with where I'm at and where I've been and what I've been through. And so there's that. And again, I just can't believe that I was able to do the interview. And you know, I'm in a career path, I'm in a field that is very people-based. Like, there's so much interaction, and you have to be professional, and you still want to be yourself, but you just have to perform all the time. And it's very interesting because a person with anxiety like me, it's social anxiety, right? Like, why the hell would I go for this? But I just felt inspired to do it. I feel like I'm led to do it, but again, I'm very unsure if I want to go straight into a classroom or take a break, do something online, remote, a quieter job or something for a time, like fresh out of college. I don't know what I'm going to do post-grad, but anyway, it's just so crazy to think, like, it is March 5th, right? I had to check again. It's crazy. We're already March 5th, year 2022. I'm planning to graduate this year. It really all depends on if I do pass my tests and exams and things. Terrible test taker. I have test anxiety. And then last week I took actually 4 tests back to back. I took 2 science back to back, and then Thursday and Friday were the big hour-long tests, if that makes sense. No, one was 5 hours, the other was 3 hours, and it was just crazy. Like, all the content areas thrown in there, and I paid for the meshed one. I'm not taking them individually. Well, unless how do I phrase this? I will have to take them individually and pay for them again if I didn't pass the condensed 5-hour-long test. So I'll have to take each individual content area, math, science, reading, and social studies independently, you know, if I don't get all of them. Yeah, so sucks, it's so expensive, but you know, you gotta do it. So just have to pass everything by July, so I have a little bit of time. I just really gotta not procrastinate and get on it and study. I did study for these, but I just don't know if I feel good about them. So we'll see. I get my test results here pretty soon. Or score results. Test results sounds like I'm gonna die or something. yeah, so I've been talking for so long, so much. Um, yeah, so the past 2 weeks just crazy. Like really, Tuesday through Friday of last week was a test every day, and then presenting slash performing slash interview the first 2 days of this week. So like that's 6 school days of just back to back stress, like extra stress, you know. But now I can breathe and I can treat myself and take time and just enjoy the day instead of like fearing everything. I kind of do like fear the day, fear tomorrow every single day again, but that's just what happens with anxiety and the flare ups that I get. But, you know, just that's life. So I think this look looks okay. But yeah, I do really, really want to dye my hair. I told myself if I hate these interviews, like if I'm mad at how I performed, how I came across, if I don't feel good about them, I'm going to immediately dye my hair. Either red, brown, blonde, or black. Did I say black? Brown, black, blonde, red. And I haven't yet, obviously. I might. It's just I'm a poor college student, and I don't know if it's wise for me to be spending money on a dead thing. That's what hair is, technically. I just need to be saving money, especially for after college life. You know, Chris and I have plans, and I might move back to my hometown. I don't know what's going to happen. If I get a job offer here, that might be tempting, but I just don't know where I'm at with a lot of things right now, so it's just kind of a wait and see, a question mark type thing. I'm gonna check on my grandma in just a second, so I'm really gonna hurry up with this, but yeah, so yeah, I'm feeling a contentment and peace in certain areas of my life, like proud that I'm facing things and not avoiding everything, that I'm pursuing my education, that I'm getting closer to graduating. Just kind of bummed out that I didn't hang out with my friends last night. I think that would have been a really good thing. I just wasn't feeling good, and it was just such a long week. I just couldn't do like one more thing. Proud that I ran today. I have to tell myself this little like pep talk right now because sometimes I just get too much into harshness towards myself. But yeah, it was funny. On Tuesday, I was like, I'm gonna go have a bath, guys. Like, okay, bye. Then I had a bath. You have to treat yourself. You have to do things for yourself to survive life, especially if you are a personality where you're hard on yourself, and it really helps to just take care of yourself. Maybe that was all I wanted to say, all I really have to say. Yeah, just need to breathe and spend time with people and take care of myself. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm gonna be spending less, gonna hang out with my friends more. You know, I haven't seen Breezy for a little bit and want to hang out with Michaela and her roommate, so we're planning to go see the movie. I talked with my friend Ken the other day. She's so much fun. I really miss her. She's back home. And, you know, I just want to be more creative and I want to just have a more variety-filled type of life. And I need to write again. You know, I need to do poems and songs and a book. I need to work on a book. I need to do that for me. Trying to do a book a year. And technically, if I want to accomplish that goal this year, 2022, I'm behind. So, okay. I think that's all for now. Let me show you the look. And we're almost out of battery. Does this look okay? Okay. Yeah, that is that. Don't know how to end a video, and I've been doing this since 2016.